Oh, there's so many fun things to talk about this week.
So what's Randy Pitchford been up to lately?
How come there's so many? He's in the news so much. He should not be in the news at all.
He might as well be a senator from Missouri with his attitude.
Well, I mean, the reality is he's the CEO of a major, a pretty big company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he says he calls himself an entertainer, but the reality is he's not an entertainer. He's the CEO of a company, and people rely upon him to behave as such. And as such, you should only be in the news when you're doing some sort of like company announcement or something of that nature, not for bad behavior. And it's just like relentless. So
this week it's Claptrap Man.
Does he have a name?
I don't know. What's his name? David Eddings.
David Eddings, okay.
Who has gone public with his allegations of abuse and underpayment against Gearbox and Randy Pitchford. The allegations have drawn partial denials from Pitchford and company spokespeople.
What are the allegations are that Randy assaulted this guy in a hotel lobby?
Yep, because he asked for the money that was owed to him.
And that Randy basically embezzled $12 million from the...
Which is a story we already heard.
Right. But he's another guy who says it happened, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. That's what you want in the news when your game's coming out later this year. This game that you've been working on for like 5 years. Cool.
Don't do shady shit.
Cool. Just stay out of the news. You're not an entertainer. If you want to be an entertainer, leave the company and go be your magician. Go on tour and be a magician. I mean, and then you can get in your own... When you get in bad behavior, it only affects you and your family, not all your employees and their families. That's, I feel like, a little more responsible. Anyway, speaking of more bad behavior, how come all YouTubers are getting caught doing bad stuff?
I don't know. I honestly don't care. And
I have a theory why. Do you want to hear my theory why?
Because they're people that were nerds before, and now they have instant success and money.
Yes.
And
maybe not money. Maybe not money.
It's success and fame, and it goes to their head, so they sleep around. I mean, yeah, that's. It's not like it's a new story. It's called rock and roll, and it actually probably predates that too. But it happens a lot. Actors, musicians. Why not YouTubers?
You pretty much summed up my theory, Wombat.
Yeah, this isn't a. It's
not rocket science.
No, it's not.
These guys.
This is what happens. Yeah, and people that aren't mentally ready for what's about to happen or mature enough to handle it.
Yeah.
They go all Corey Feldman. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I didn't know that I was necessarily mature enough to handle like the moderate amount of YouTube fame that I had back in the day. I sort of felt like, I don't know. I didn't really like when people, it's hard, like when people come up to you and you don't know them and you're just walking down the street and when you're in a foreign country, it's sort of like, I don't know. You just want to be left alone, I think. It's weird. I could see it messing with you is all I'm saying. I'm not like excusing any bad behavior, but I don't know. I didn't like any of that shit. I like doing a podcast where people can't see your face.
Yeah, no one knows what I look like.
You know what I mean? It's a difference. There's definitely a difference.
It is. Yeah.
Big difference.
It's less of a commitment too.
Absolutely. Like you're sharing, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah. Glad I didn't take that route.